This week's meeting, we were a little bit light. In attendance was myself, Brian, Kevin, and Jillian remoting in, but we had a good meeting. We were able to go over a couple of the changes that we have here at Right Choice. As well, we were able to dig deep into real estate things and get into the Right Choice Research Lab and review some things that happened this week. It was a good meeting. Ultimatums here at Right Choice are an opportunity to be at Right Choice and be able to make improvements, where the alternative to an ultimatum can be the door. An ultimatum might seem really tough, really challenging, but in the end, at the end of the day, it's an opportunity to prove yourself. The buyers and sellers at Right Choice are our number one top priority at every moment, at every stage in real estate. Without having happy buyers and sellers, there is no Right Choice. It's game over. So it is paramount that our buyers and sellers are always happy with us. And there is a zero tolerance at Right Choice. If anybody is not handling every situation with top priority of buyers and sellers, no tolerance for this behavior. Moving forward, very shortly, we're going to be working without Jocelyn. And I'm taking it upon myself, as this is an opportunity to learn the one aspect of this business that I don't understand, and that's the back end. And I'm going to take this opportunity to learn as much and everything about this position as possible. I am the broker of record and owner of Right Choice Happenings Realty, and I'm actually not happy with myself that I don't understand the full spectrum of this business. But now, moving forward, we're going to eliminate this problem, and I'm going to learn the back end inside and out, so that moving forward, once that's done, that we're going to be stronger than we've ever been before. I'm not going to tell you that administrative work is my passion, that this is something that I want to do day in and day out, but it will be a challenge, and I'm looking forward to bettering myself and bettering the company. And through this, we're going to be better in the end. So following up to last week's first time in the Right Choice Research Lab, we continued on with it this week. And inside the Right Choice Research Lab, we dig into a transaction that somebody is working on where we can all learn from it. So this week, we took a look at a deal that Kevin is working on. And it was amazing because this week, what was different from last week was Kevin requested that we take a look at this deal so we can analyze it together, analyze it at the meeting with everybody that was there, so that everybody, not just Kevin, could learn from this transaction. So this was awesome. It was awesome on many fronts. Now we were able to review the transaction from one point to another, and we learned some things that Kevin is doing really well, things that he's improved on already since he's been here at Right Choice. I was just speaking with Kevin, and since the last time we talked about this, I've seen at least a 50% improvement in a short period of time. And while discussing this, we also had everybody else that was there able to chime in and hear what we're talking about. And even after the meeting, I was able to talk with Brian about some of the points. We had one point in this transaction where there was different viewpoints, and we were able to have a healthy discussion. I seen something one way, another person seen it another way. Which way is right? It doesn't matter, because we're learning from different experiences and drawing on it so that we can come to a better resolution. So the Right Choice Research Lab is absolutely amazing. I'm glad we started this last week, did it this week, and it's something I see us doing probably forever. Yeah, it was awesome that Kevin wanted to openly discuss this, that he didn't feel like he was being targeted for any of his errors, and that he wanted to have constructive criticism so that he could improve. I'm pretty sure when he brought it to my attention, he knew that there was things that he did well and things that he could improve on. And he wanted to hear from myself what these all were. And I think that's great. I love the initiation that he's taking with doing that. That is key for himself, learning, and he's taking his learning experiences and sharing it with everybody else. I love this. Even with the research lab and reviewing this transaction, what we're doing is we're opening up discussion. And I'm able to share my opinions, and others are able to share theirs. And I'm also learning through this process. Because even though I like to consider as many points of view as possible, other people have different points of view. So we get to learn through this, everybody, myself included. And even though I've been to a ton of real estate meetings in my life, this is not something that we've done before. I haven't been present where we dig deep into transactions and review all the little points to try and improve ourselves and improve everybody in it. So this is a little bit different than what I was used to previously, but I think this Right Choice Research Lab is something that's here to stay. Today's pre-meeting meal, health happenings. We took some of our local Hofstad beef, which I filled the freezer with, some ground beef, browned it up, and what did we throw in with it? Some locally jarred Marinelli's tomato sauce. This was actually my first time having one of these premium bottles, jars of tomato sauce. I've tried some of their other lines, and which are more affordable. This premium line is a more expensive jar, and I was actually really impressed. I even asked All Right Robin if she would dust off the Dutch wallet for this, and she thought she would. It's a good value, good taste. The sauce was delicious. And we mixed it with some baked zucchini noodles instead of regular pasta. And to add to the health happenings, it complemented it well. And mine, I threw on some chopped up avocado and capers and some truffle hot sauce. It was delicious. So in addition to the pasta meal, without the pasta, also had some organic cucumbers, local tomato, and some homemade salad dressing. Overall, what would I rate the meal? It was a good meal. We had a lot of good things going there. I would say it was a good 8.4.